Hello, colors, and welcome back to Viva Barca. Welcome to another interesting episode where we are going to be discussing on the latest developing stories. We start with La Liga president Javier Tebas, who says Sergio Busquets' exit is the start of Messi's arrival, but still many things to meet up. We are going to be discussing on that as we progress. Then, secondly, talking about Messi, the God himself. Messi's potential signing is not included in Barcelona's financial plan, according to Vice President Rafael Yusta. We are also going to be discussing more on that as we move ahead. So, guys, as we get right into the full story, if you haven't subscribed, please make sure to do so. If you're just coming across the channel for the very first time, you are very welcome. Consider liking the video and please watch it right up to the very end. Javier Tebas made a recent media appearance talking to El Partizado, the Cop, about several things, including Barcelona's finances, Sergio Busquets' exit from Barca, and the UEFA Champions League. Tebas insinuated that Busquets' departure could pave the way for Lionel Messi, but admitted the road ahead could be tricky for Barca as they look to bring back the Argentine. Going by his words, he said, the start of Busquets is beginning of the road for Messi to return, but to reach the end, they will have to walk many meters, Tebas said. Barcelona's pursuit of Messi indeed hinges on the club's finances, although the exit of Busquets could help them significantly lower the club's salary expenses. They must still free up a lot of space in order to make enough economic provision. Barcelona have sent their financial feasibility plan to La Liga last month, but the Spanish Football League is yet to approve the plan. When asked about it, Javier Tebas said it is not under his control. He said, I do not give the okay to the feasibility plans. It is the economic control. I know that they are talking, explaining things because it is a club with a budget of more than 800 million euros and very high expenses, he said. Finally, Tebas admitted he is supporting Real Madrid in the UEFA Champions League. Of course, that's no surprise, isn't it? But he expressed his dislike towards Florentino Perez in a slightly witty manner. He said, of course, I'm going with Real Madrid against Man City. I am very much a Madrid star, but not very Florentine star, he said. There is no secret that Tebas does not share a good relationship with Real Madrid boss Perez and Barcelona boss Joan Laporta due to their support for the European Super League, although the latter is trying to douse the tensions with the La Liga president. Here we go again. Tebas, of course, in his recent interview, ignorantly opening his mouth to say he's a Madrid star, and of course, showing how biased he is when some decisions come and he started making to Barca as if Barca are the worst club in the world, and such things which does not even look professional to me. Of course, Tebas here, we see him talking again about Barcelona, as he have always been talking about Barca for a very long time. He's always obsessed about his club as if he is the one owning the club, but obsessed about it, I think, in a more negative way than positive, because he is a Madrid star, as he said. Of course, we know that Barcelona are still trying to make things work out, to make things go in a way so that the summer transfer window will be such a good one, that we can go about our activities without any hiccups. And we all know that it is the issue of the financial fair play that has been the big problem for us, and the high salaries that we have contributed to it. Under the leadership of Jose Maria Bartomeu, when he was the president, there was a lot of things that we are regretting now, like the payment of salaries which were so exaggerated, like the likes of the Busquets, the Alba, the Messis. I mean, those things are things now that Barca are coming to regret it, and to bring it down have not been easy. And Busquets sadly announcing that he wants to retire from Barcelona. The good thing about that news is the salary mass will be greatly reduced, as Busquets was the highest earner of this squad. After Piqué left, Busquets was the highest earner, which definitely it means that a lot will be sacrificed and it will do a lot of good in our books. And of course, hearing Tebas saying that the departure of Busquets is the beginning of Messi coming, Of course, he isn't far from the truth. He isn't far from the truth. We know that Messi coming will be so complicated, and definitely player sales are very, very important. They are very necessary. That is why Barcelona can't joke with that. So there are some things that we just need to sacrifice. Honestly, I think we just need to sacrifice and sell some players that have not been much of an impact this season. The likes of Ansu Fati, as I previously said in my previous episode, that Barcelona want to sell him. Ferran Torres have not been good at all. And of course, there are certain players like Rafinha who are also being considered to be sold. Such will really help us. Like the La Liga Supremo himself always emphasize on player sales, because if player sales don't take place, then it is sorry, we won't be able to do about activities. We won't be able to strengthen the positions that we really want to strengthen for next season. Then on to the next story of discussion. Heading into the summer transfer window, there is no end to the dreams Barcelona and Xavi Hernandez see. The Catalans are hoping to pull off a special transfer window in June, strengthening every position that appears to be a weakness in addition to the return of Lionel Messi. It thus becomes La Liga's duty to put a reality check on the Blaugrana institution's aspirations. After all, Barcelona are far from the best financial situation and still find themselves in neck-deep water on the economic fronts. This is where the viability plan submitted by Barcelona comes into the picture. The document submitted by the club stands to testify that they have the economic leeway required to pull off the operations they dream of, and La Liga is said to have given them the green light earlier this week. Eduardo Romeo, Barcelona's economic vice president, said in a recent interview with Mundo Deportivo that the club expects an official response about the viability plan by 19th of May. He said, "It is very conservative and rigorous. We have it complete for 2 years and I'm sure it will be approved. On May 19, La Liga Delegate Commission meet and we will have an answer that I'm sure it will be positive." He then went on to the specifics of the club's economic situation and highlighted the progress made on the €200 million reduction ordered by La Liga. He said, "We are at a very advanced stage. In addition to decrease in income, we must also take into account the increase in revenue. We are in a great position and will continue to work." The inevitable question of Lionel Messi return and where he fit into the puzzle was the next topic. The delegate address. His response, however, was on the more pessimistic side, although it is not ruled out any possibility. He said the signing of Messi is not valued in the plan. You have to be conservative, and a person like Messi always adds up, and La Liga would do well if Barca were in a strong position. Question about Lewandowski and the Polish international salary growth over the years he would spend at the club. Romeo admitted that he would earn higher in his second season. He said, "Yes, but it is very minimal. It is not like what the previous board did. Yes, but it is very, very minimal." So guys, with that, we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time. Bye-bye.